are back and we are live. Seems like the last few weeks we've had something going on Monday night, so we haven't been able to join you guys. Did you want to turn that thing on?
Yeah, I didn't turn any of the lights on. Let me turn them on. Well, may not need it.
May not. Anyway, how's everybody doing? We're gonna get the chat pulled up so we can see who's here and who's talking to us. But yeah, we've missed you guys. We hope you guys are all doing well. Let us know where you're watching from. How are things going where you are? And
there we are. Now I can see the chats.
He's gonna get a little bit of light shining on us here. See if that will help. Oh yeah, that's way better. Let's see. Sorry. Give us a moment, please. Hey, Diana. Hey, Amanda. Hello, Pamela. Glad you guys are here. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All righty.
Hey, Lori and Carol and Marcia. Hello. So glad you guys are all here. Are you gardening yet wherever you are? We've got Massachusetts in the house and Arkansas. Very cool. Well,
it's been a while. It's been over a month since we've done a live.
Has it been over a month?
It's been, I think it has.
I thought it was only been like a few weeks.
Oh no, it's been at least 4. We've missed 3 or 4 weeks. So I think it's been over a month.
Interesting.
But, you know, 1 week it was, there was a revival going on at church, so we were there. One of our Monday nights, we had a family over and we're visiting with them. And then one of the Monday nights, last Monday night, we had Tim Beverly and his wife with us.
Yeah.
And they were in town visiting, so we decided to spend some time with them in person instead of just chatting with them.
And you know what was awesome is found out that Tim's wife, Dee, and I share a birthday. So we both had our birthday on Saturday.
Yep. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. You already wished me happy birthday.
I know.
Hey, Daisha. Let's see. Anna wasn't on tonight. Are they in the middle of the move? No, they are actually, she is spending time with her dad tonight. And he lives, I think it takes her like 2 hours to get to his house. So when she goes, she tries to spend, you know, several hours there. So that is why she didn't have her live tonight. Let's see. West Virginia. Awesome. Awesome. Oh my goodness. So let's get everybody caught up. Now we do have a video that I guess we can publish tomorrow, which is a Homestead update showing y'all everything that's going on around the house and everything.
Yeah, so we do have that update coming on, but I mean, so many weeks have passed, we can update them on some lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's this? Nelda?
Nelda, yeah.
Her birthday is on the 26th, and so is mine.
Yep.
So happy birthday.
Yep. Jackie's birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah, so I get to go to work, do what I usually do.
Yeah. All right. So let's fill everybody in. What's been going on?
Okay. You gonna start with outside? What you been doing outside?
Sure. Well, I finally broke out the green stalk, so I'm pretty pumped about that. So we do have some planting going on, but not all that we want to get done because we realized the other day that our tiller is not here.
Yeah. Of course, we haven't used our tiller since last summer. And
well, we didn't use it last summer. It was
actually,
the
we didn't. No,
summer
because
before that.
all last summer we were fixing our house that fell in on us. So I went to get the tiller. When was this? Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. I went outside, started looking everywhere, looked in the garage, looked in the garden shed. I was like, where's our tiller? I was just like, I'm going to call my dad because if Dad doesn't have it, somebody took our tiller during because there were what?
4 months.
4 months that we weren't living here because the house was not able to be lived in while we were fixing it. So thought, no, somebody didn't steal our tiller. So I called Dad. Dad says, yeah, I've got it. I've had it since last year, been using it. So he's got it. So good. That's good. It's just we've got to get it back here so we can start tilling up the garden. And I know we are kind of late to planting. We've had several cold snaps here, so in general, this area of Kentucky, people have planted a little late. But
yeah, we're actually supposed to be getting frost again tonight.
Tomorrow
night.
A chance of frost tomorrow night. So we hope to plant soon, but we are a little late. But as long as we can get it done.
Oh yeah.
You know, a few weeks late, it'll be better than last summer, not having
one at all. Yeah. So I'm I don't know. I kind of feel like the wind has been knocked out of my sails a little bit because I was planning on having already planted a big spring garden, but that's not happening. So I'm silver lining and everything.
And I tried to kind of let you know that was very likely because I didn't think we would have everything done as far as all the construction stuff done by then. And we don't have all of our backyard back where our garden goes.
Yeah. But that's okay. Yeah, we'll, like you said, we'll be getting the tiller back soon and we can get the ground cut up and get ready for summer planting. I'll just have to make sure that I go big on the fall planting, Lord willing. But thank you all. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Who's that?
Monk and Momo, formerly known as Grandpa Suburban Homestead.
Oh, okay.
They
changed their name.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, I don't recognize them.
Yeah.
They're a moderator. I should know who that is.
That's Parker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, so so I'm way behind on getting stuff planted, but that's okay. We're gonna do the best we can. I'm not freaking out. I don't want it to sound like I'm freaking out, but I have been watching this food shortage and with everything happening and was just planning on having a lot already done, and I'm way behind. But on top of that, I also have a new job, which I think we had sort of kind of told y'all, that I'm not in real estate anymore. I'm doing very similar to what I had been doing, but now I'm on the lending side. So I've been doing a lot of training, and so that's been taking up some time, learning my new job and everything. Let's see, what else has been going on? Can't really think. My mind just went blank. But yeah, I feel like that's been taking up most of my time.
I don't think we've really been live since we went to Missouri for a wedding. We came back and did a live right after that, and then we haven't done any more since then.
All right.
So trying to think back as to what we've been missing the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, one thing I'm excited about, I'm working on a video. I don't know if y'all can see past Jack's head right there. I've got a new food dehydrator, which I am super, super excited about. It's like the affordable version of an Excalibur. So I'm going to be making a video and sharing with everyone my opinion on that and how well it works. But I already know it's going to be amazing. So I'm pretty excited about it.
We've got a comment. Sue says, I live in an apartment.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, as far as like homesteading goes, you can live in apartments, you can live in urban areas downtown, you can still have a few pots, a tomato plant and stuff like that, some herbs on a windowsill or a balcony or something like that. And you can always just do a little bit. And it's amazing people that have done that, how surprised they are how much that actually helps.
Yeah.
Whether it's a pepper plant or a tomato plant or something like that, or some chives or something like that. Every little bit helps. And plus, you can still can and have a pantry. And so if there is something that causes you not to be able to make it to the grocery for a few weeks or something like that, that's always something good to think about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're in an urban living situation where you have no yard or very little yard, it is a great time to work on skill sets.
Yeah.
You know, and like Jack said, even if you always live in an apartment, there are definitely things that you can do to be more self-sufficient. You don't have to live on a bunch of land. It could just be shopping smarter, learning how to store food for long periods of time, how to cook your food without electricity. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be done.
And just to give you an example is, you know, we don't have a lot of acreage. We have a small lot, even though we're out in the country surrounded by farmland. We only own a small piece of land, and most of it is full of ditches and dirt piles right now. But in the meantime, we bought a steer and had it processed and filled our deep freeze. You've done a lot of canning. So we've been doing other things since we don't have the land to use right now. And so anyway, somebody, what? Oh yeah.
Karen said, can you tell me the brand of your dehydrator? I'm looking to get one too. It is Cosori, Cosori. And what I love about this one, and again, there will be a video and I'll be giving my full review on it. It's quiet. You can control the temperature, and the racks are stainless steel. And it's, like I said, it's very affordable. I did my research before I accept the company sent it to me asking me for a review, and I did my research before I accepted it. And so one of the most helpful videos was Darcy from the Purposeful Pantry did a video. She actually did a side-by-side comparison with the Cosori, the Excalibur, which is like a $600 dehydrator, and her Nesco, which I have one very similar to a Nesco. And she was talking about how wonderful it is. She talked about the pros and cons. So if you look for the Purposeful Pantry, she does, it's the Cosori, Excalibur, and Nesco.
Thank you, North Star Prepstetter.
And it's
already got the link up.
Thank you. It's a very, very great video. But yeah, I will have my review out. And I'm going to be dehydrating some potatoes. If you buy dehydrated potatoes, like if you get a box of like au gratin potatoes, that's what it is. It's just dehydrated potatoes. And so I'm going to make my own, and I'm really excited about it.
I'm excited that it's quiet.
Yeah.
Because I've never known of a food, you just hear it
Yeah.
running really loud, all the, ones we've had growing up. So that's just going to be awesome.
Yep.
Let's see, Kathy also asked, she said you've been doing your book clubs live. And are you still working from home?
Yes.
She is.
Yes, I'm still able to work from home and use my
She does
my
have
home
some
office.
training coming up, so she will have to travel a little bit.
Yeah.
But she's working from home, so the office that we've added
It's getting lots of use.
is still going to be used as an office.
Yeah. Yes, and we've been enjoying the book clubs. We are reading Beyond Labels, which is written by Sina McCullough and Joel Salatin. And we've been meeting live every Wednesday afternoon, 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. And we're talking about the book and learning a lot, having fantastic discussions. But basically, it's a book that teaches you why it's important to have as much control over your food as possible and how you can do that in small practical bites so you don't get overwhelmed. A lot of people feel like they're tied because of financial reasons or whatever, and they just give you small practical bites that you can start incorporating to have better food choices and why it's so important. So anyway,
And
really
thank you, Mennonite Farmhouse. Their comment, the YouTube channel Becoming a Farm Girl. Cassandra lives in a townhouse and does an amazing job at homesteading.
that is a phenomenal
check that
channel.
out.
Yes.
If you don't have much space, if you're kind of in, and a lot of people are in that situation. Yeah. You know, it would be awesome for us to own 10 plus acres of farmland. And maybe one day that will be a dream come true, but most people don't.
Right.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
we're like a lot of people. I mean, we're you know we're
we have 1 acre of land, and most all of the homesteading we do is on the back side of that property, which was the back half of that acre. So really, most of what we do is on a half acre of ground.
or less.
Yeah.
Because I think our front yard
side,
takes up most of our yard.
It does, but we use the land next to our house, the side of our house, and the backyard as much as possible.
Yeah. And Lisa said, I would love to grow potatoes and yellow crookneck squash in a grow bag. Are they hard to grow? Now, I did try growing potatoes in a grow bag. I was not successful, but it was the very first time, not a grow bag. I tried to grow them in a bucket, but I was not successful, but I have never done it before.
I thought we did use a grow bag.
Not for potatoes.
Okay.
Did we? No, I put those in a big tote that I had drill holes in.
Yeah, you did. Okay, it was
But
a big
now,
tote.
squash is easy to grow. It's super easy. So yeah, I would recommend doing the squash.
Oh, look at that.
Do the potatoes too. But
They're listening in from the Smokies while eating dinner.
awesome. Who is? Oh, Joy Bless Life.
Bless Life.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Rosie. Tim is here.
Yeah, Tim's here. He apologized a while ago. It was his fault for us not being live last week. That's fine.
It wasn't his fault.
We got to hang out with you.
We could have gone live anyway, but that would have been rude.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have gotten to enjoy our yummy dinner with him and his wife.
Yeah, we got
Did Miss D have a good birthday? I'm sure she did. And
Hope so.
hey, Miss Julie. Let's see.
Rolling Cove.
We have 8:46 here and 8:33, 30 miles away. Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Okay.
Land, probably. Acres.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Good. I'm glad she had a good birthday. Hey, yeah, Tim said he got to see his room finally.
So, yeah, Tim got to see his room is what we call the
guest bedroom.
The guest bedroom
Well,
that we put in downstairs.
He's been asking for years, is my room ready yet? And it finally is.
Mulberry Farms.
Yeah.
Tell them
Mulberry.
what they did in honor of your birthday.
Yes, Mulberry Branch Farms. We love them. We met them at the Homesteaders of America conference this past October and instantly fell in love with them. And they raise goats, lots and lots of goats. And if you've not watched their channel, you need to head over.
Check out Mulberry Farm.
Yeah.
Mulberry Branch Farms.
Yeah, hang out with Ashley and Marky. But she named a goat after me. So I have a dog and a goat named after me. I'm like, you guys have no idea what that does for my heart. I just love that so much. It was so awesome. It was the cutest little Nigerian dwarf goat. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. It needs a door, curtain, and a bathroom. Yes, it does. He's talking about his bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was that impressed. He walked in, walked right back out.
He's like, well,
I've seen it.
Let's see. We experienced milking goats, and now I wish I had the yard for a milk goat. Yeah, I'm working on Jackie on that one.
Well, we don't have the yard for a milk goat. Well, I don't know. It would be very cramped, and we wouldn't have a structure for them either. So yeah, that would be a long time coming.
Well, let's see. Leanne said, I got a chicken named after me at Life with Belinda and Chuck. That's awesome.
A chicken.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of chickens, we've got some ordered. So we'll be getting
Oh, I
some
forgot about
chickens
that.
in July or June. I can't remember.
I don't
now.
know.
I can't remember now. I'll have to go
I
back
have
and look.
no idea.
But
I had forgot about it till you mentioned it.
yeah, we're going in with our friend Mike. Oh, speaking of Mike, okay, so you guys know how we talk about our friend Mike.
Pastor Mike.
He's also our pastor.
He's our preacher.
He's our preacher, but he's our friend. He's a very good friend.
We were friends with him before he moved.
Before he was our pastor.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's a homesteader. He is a prepper.
He's very talented at building stuff. I mean,
Yes.
he built his own chicken coops, and the garden he put together was pretty amazing.
Yes. So he loves to garden. He loves all that stuff. Well, he is actually preaching a revival in Michigan. And he told Jack the other day, I am going to go see M.I. Gardner's new store before y'all do.
Yeah.
So he went. And Luke and Cindy were actually there. So I'm sitting in the house and I get this picture sent to me on my phone. There's Mike, there's Luke, and there's Cindy. And that's our friend Jason right there. But how cool is that? That was pretty funny. Yeah.
It's probably not as clear holding it up, but hopefully y'all were able to tell what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Though.
And then he actually called me about 30 minutes later and went, you know.
That was really neat.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm glad they're having a good time.
Yeah, me too. So let's see, what else were we talking about? Okay, so we talked about chickens, we talked about goats. Okay, so getting chickens. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The chickens. Mike, we ordered them together to help cut down on shipping. So we were kind of trying to decide what varieties we wanted and everything. So we're going to be getting some Buff Orpington chicks and some dark Brahma chicks. So I think we're getting 6 chicks in all. 6 or 7. Something like that. I honestly don't remember, but that's what we're getting.
We'll get what shows up.
Yeah, we'll get what shows up. And so that's great because we've started with 8 hens, and then we added a rooster.
Are these seeds?
No, those are that's tea.
Oh, okay. I thought you had seeds out looking at them.
No. So we started with 8 hens. We added a rooster. Then we lost 2 to sickness, and we lost 1 to the neighbor's dog. And so now we have 5 hens and a rooster. And so now we're going to be replacing the ones we lost, and then a little extra. So pretty excited about that. Hear about the fire at Azure Standard headquarters. It burned down on Wednesday. Yes.
Hear about what?
Azure Standard, which I don't know if you're familiar with what that is, but Azure Standard, for those of you who don't know, is a, hang on. It's kind of like an online grocery store where you can order really healthy, delicious food and then have it sent to a drop off, and then you can go pick it up. And a lot of people save money that way. A lot of people save money that way or whatever, but it, along with other food producing facilities, have mysteriously burned down or something tragic has happened. So
okay. I don't know about them. But.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go off on a rabbit trail.
So it sounds like the jury's still out on stuff like that when that happens.
What? What do you mean?
When you say mysteriously burned down, sounds like the jury's still out as to
it's
why
just,
stuff like that's going on.
I'm not going to get off on a rabbit trail, but I'm just saying it's very interesting that our president would say food shortages are coming, and then a lot of food facilities are burning down.
Up to 35 hens, 6 roosters, and some turkeys and silkies.
Yes.
How about those 6 roosters? Do your roosters get along? Do you keep them separated? Because that seems like a lot of roosters to have together.
Yeah. No rooster needed for eggs. That's right. I don't know if you're
No, you don't
answering
need a
somebody.
rooster,
Yeah.
but maybe.
Oh, Kelly said, "Can you have eggs without a rooster? Roosters aren't allowed in my neighborhood." Absolutely, absolutely.
You can have roosters. The only reason you need a rooster is if you want some to hatch,
Right.
or if you have an incubator, or if a hen gets broody
Yes.
and sits on them and can hatch them out.
There are other benefits to having a rooster, but yes, if you are in a neighborhood,
I mean, the rooster will protect her girls.
yeah, yeah, roosters are pretty cool when you watch them and see how they kind of not kind of how they take care of their ladies. It's just really neat. I've noticed that Cap will, if I take scraps out to the girls and dump them out there, it's like he'll tell them, "Hey y'all, there's food," and then he lets them eat, and then he goes behind them and then he'll eat. So it's really neat. But yeah, there's a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
You can,
Yeah, they get along.
I can't talk.
We're getting rid of 3 or 4 of them. 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, of the roosters?
Are we getting our chicks from Cackle Hatchery?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know.
Yes, we are getting them from Cackle Hatchery.
I remember Mike called her. They were talking about chickens. She said, "Do we want to order some?" I said, "Yeah." And that's all I know.
So we actually there is a purpose in the types of birds that we're getting. The types of birds that we are getting are dual purpose birds. And
Are we going to make sure that they are
hens?
no, don't have that disease or
Oh, they're going to be vaccinated. Yes.
for that
yes.
for that whatever
We
it
did
was.
learn the hard way. I thought unvaccinated chicks the first time around was the way to go. I thought that that's what all homesteaders did. Turns out that was wrong. And so we did have a couple of hens that got the Merrick's disease.
Merrick's. Yeah.
And so we had to put them
we
down.
lost a few because of that.
We had to put them down, clean out the coop, disinfect it, and then I had to like boost their vitamins and was giving them apple cider vinegar, and everything. And then none of the other ones got it, thank goodness. And so a couple of people have said, "Were they vaccinated?" I was like, "No." And they're like, "Oh, well, we always get ours vaccinated." I'm like, "Oh, here I was, thought I was doing the right thing." But anyway, so yeah, we're getting the
Is that Julie
this time.
from Rowan Co? She says, or if you just like being randomly attacked with the rooster.
Oh, with the roosters.
Our rooster has never done that.
No, he's a sweet boy.
Now he will run from you. He knows when we walk in, he kind of goes around to the other side of the coop until we leave, and then he comes back. Of course, we're not harassing the girls either.
Right.
There was one time.
Oh yeah.
There was one time I picked one up. I don't know what I was doing, maybe clipping the wings or something. And she started, throwing a fit, and he came a running, but he stopped a few feet short of me. But he's been okay. He's been okay.
Yeah, he's a sweet bird. Let's see.
Will vaccines affect the eggs?
I don't think so. I don't think they cross.
Not for that. I mean, they're getting this when they're born.
Right after they're hatched.
Right after they hatch, they get this. Of course, they don't start laying eggs till 4 or 5 months later, 6 months later. Yeah, something like that. 4 months later.
Yeah. Yeah, Rowan Co. Julie said every rooster I've had except one has been a meanie. And we've talked about this, but she has one. Yeah. I swear, I hope she does a video.
But it does make good guard dogs. I mean, for the chickens, they're very protective.
I hope she does a video, if she hasn't done one already, on their mean rooster that they named Krusty Rusty. We got the biggest tickle out of her telling us that story at HOA. It was so funny. Let's see. Yep, Krusty Rusty. I was shocked when I came in. First thing I do is hit the like button and realize most everybody here has not done that. Oh, well, thank you, Douglas. We appreciate that.
Hit those like buttons. We appreciate it.
Yep, Diana said that mean roosters become food here. Yep, that's been my plan too. Is if Cap had ever been aggressive toward us, that he was gonna get eaten, and he's been a good dude so far. Let's see, Azure said that out of stock status for Azure Market oils, honeys, and vinegars, basically any Azure Market liquid product, as well as our Cara products for the short term. Yes. So the facility that burned down, that's what they carried, was a lot of their liquid stuff, and I think it's also their produce packing facility. So once things get in season, that might be affected. So you can still go onto Azure and order. But yeah, it's like their honey and the oils and everything is what was affected.
What else have we missed the last few weeks? Have we covered the things we can think of? I don't know. What have we missed going on with you guys? That we normally don't know, but
We normally talk
it
about
really
food.
does. It really does feel like we've been out of the loop.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we are back, though.
Oh yeah. How was Easter? Easter was wonderful. We went to Jack's mom and dad's house. There was a ton of people there, lots and lots of family that we haven't seen in a few years.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody's kids have gotten older, or more kids have been added to the family, and there was lots of good food. And so we had a wonderful service that morning at church. It was a good Resurrection Sunday. Tangi, I sent you an email regarding a collab. I did see it. I have not responded yet. Yeah, it's Kettle Kitchen is working on a collab for Jam. Is it June or July? I can't remember. Let's see. Rosie said, I made blue raspberry jelly. Ooh, that sounds good. Someone was inside my car. Wait a minute. What now? Kelly said someone was inside my car. Freaked me out a little. I think that would freak me out a lot. What in the world?
Okay, that's a random comment.
Well, it's random, but I'm wondering
If someone was inside my car, they would now be in the hospital. Because I would not take kindly to that.
We may have missed part of.
We may have missed part of that conversation leading up to that comment.
That would scare me a lot. Okay, it's in June. Okay, thank you. Jam it up, June. Very cool. Let's see. Yes, I had a birthday. Jack has got a birthday tomorrow.
Yep.
You want to tell everybody how old you're going to be?
49.
Is that right? Yeah. That's
Is
right.
that right? I'm the old one. I'm the one that should forget.
Oh, when you say it just doesn't sound right.
And then next year, I'll be 49 again.
You'll be 49 again. Yeah, I turned 42 on Saturday. And
I was not going to mention that ages.
I am not ashamed of my age. I don't think anybody should be. I think it's sad when people try to hide
Happy birthday, Margaret. Hers is Friday.
Awesome. Very, very happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it.
Marcella said they stopped counting after. Oh my goodness. I say, every day is a blessing, and there is absolutely no reason why anyone should be ashamed or embarrassed of their age at all.
I think birthdays don't get, it's always awesome to have a birthday. It's better than the alternative. But,
exactly.
But once you get a certain age in life, the birthdays, they're not as special, I guess, or...
They seem like any other day.
Of course, as kids, everybody makes a big deal out of
Right.
it. But, tomorrow will be another day. I go to work, make a bunch of tourists happy.
Yeah, Amanda said, I'm going to be 49 in October. That's not old. I agree. And it's funny how the older you get, the younger those older ages seem.
Ella will be 64.
Like,
That is awesome.
I remember clearly my parents being in their 30s. Clearly. And I remember thinking, that's like, they're old because they're grown-ups. And like, they were babies.
Thank you, Cheryl. It's just a blessing. Every day is a blessing. Whether it's your birthday or not, every day God gives us is a blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Julie said, we should make them special again. Who doesn't love a good birthday celebration? That's right. And was it one of your granddaughters had a birthday this weekend? Y'all had a big birthday party. So that's awesome. That's right, Marcella. So we're getting more wisdom. That's all. I agree. We're learning, and I think things just get better. I mean, we're a little achier. We might move a little slower, but
Yeah, I'm dealing with foot issues right now.
yeah.
That's another thing. The last couple of weeks is I've been dealing with plantar fasciitis.
Again.
Well, I dealt with it years ago in one foot, finally got it fixed. Now I'm dealing with it with the other foot, but that's another reason the last couple of weeks has slowed us down on getting some work done out in the backyard and stuff. I'm not able to be on my feet very long.
Yeah.
I can't overdo it because I want to try to get this healed up. Don't want it to be like last time because I dealt with it for 2 years last time.
Yeah.
I want it to go away.
Yeah, hopefully since you didn't wait as long to go to the doctor, things will hopefully work a lot quicker.
And if you've got farm animals, or you've got a homestead going on, or you're working in the garden, or you've got a 40-hour week, 50-hour week job, you've got to get up and go to work. It's hard if your feet are hurting to give it the rest it needs because you've got chores, you've got responsibilities. Everybody's got things they got to do, and so how do you do that? How do you balance resting your feet and not getting all the things you need to get done?
Right.
I mean, that's what I can't figure out right now.
Yeah. Kelly said, always a good day with cake. I'm 60. My parents have been married 70 years.
That's
awesome.
That's really cool.
Linda said, our 51st wedding anniversary was April 24th.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yes. Jennifer said, 47 aches. Check.
Yeah.
Bub said he gets sexier every year. Let's see. Thank you, Marcella. That's very kind of you to say.
Your chiropractor told you to get Crocs?
Really?
Really?
Oh, that reminds me.
Do you have flat feet? Because I do not.
Constance said that Birkenstocks have really, really helped her. She wears them around the house. They're like...
I don't know what that is.
Like hippie sandals.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear them.
Well, if they help, good grief. Let's see. I had it 2 years in the right foot. Now it's creeping into the left foot. No. Hey, Grammy Karen. Douglas said had a surprise birthday party when he was 55. I threw him one when he turned 40.
Uh-huh.
And he ruined it.
It was awesome.
He ruined it.
I didn't I ruined your perception of it, but it was awesome. It was awesome. I mean, you did an awesome job.
Thank you.
People showed up that I would not have thought would have been there. It was awesome.
He showed up early. He had gotten off work.
I got off work early. It was my birthday, so they gave me a few hours off work early. So I come home and I see my daughter in the window going, "No, go, go." And I'm thinking, I've just ruined something.
Yeah, I was.
When you see your daughter, how old was she then? About 9?
Yeah.
And she's like, go, no. That
funny.
was so funny.
Would the foot massage from the wife birthday gift help?
I do have one of those compression socks, and that helps.
So that's a no then.
No, I don't need foot massage. Yeah, work on the hamstrings. Thank you. The Hoka.
Yes,
they work. Shoes. Not for plantar fasciitis. Not for flat. Dang it. Not for flat feet. No for plantar. Not for flat feet. Okay, I'm just okay.
Okay.
I do have. I've never ever, and I know some of you are not going to understand this, but I hate going barefoot. I do not go anywhere without wearing shoes. I walk around the house in shoes. I do have house shoes that I wear. They're actually slip-on shoes. They're not really house shoes. They're slip-on shoes.
Yeah.
You can wear them anywhere.
They're nice and they're comfortable too. They
yeah.
have like a memory foam.
Yeah, they got memory foam in them. And but yeah, I don't like going barefoot. I've always had sensitive feet. But yeah, anyway, let's get off the foot thing. Let's change.
Pathway said we all quit sugar for a few months and took care of our plantar fasciitis, which sugar is an inflammatory.
Wow. Yeah,
So-
yeah. So maybe, yeah.
Getting off sugar. But that sugar means more than just sugar. It's anything that has an inflammatory response. Sugar is a big culprit, but there's a lot of things. Even oils that your potato chips are cooked in are inflammatory.
Yeah. Well, I have high arches. I don't have flat feet.
Right.
So I have to have support. So it's very important for me to have good insoles in my shoes. Don't buy cheap footwear. Do not buy cheap footwear. Spend the extra bucks. Get you a good pair of shoes, especially as you get older, and you will not regret it.
Yeah.
They're worth every penny.
I hate wearing shoes. I hate wearing shoes with a passion. When I come home, first thing that comes off, shoes. I hate wearing shoes. I spent my entire childhood no shoes, no socks. I walked outside
Not giving
everywhere.
up sweet tea.
I walked everywhere barefooted.
Aw, Jack is sensitive. And my feet are. Feet are sensitive. Okay, we need to change the subject. We're going to lose lots of subscribers. What are they talking about feet for?
Feet.
This is a
I don't know.
Homestead channel.
Some people really might like that conversation.
Well, not me.
You just never know. Let's see. You're like the Hollers little girls. Well, actually, the Hollers, all of their kids, none of them wear shoes. I mean, those kids will walk out and everywhere barefooted. They are some tough kids.
I got some, tougher than me.
See, Monk is sitting next to me saying, "Me too. It's true. She hates shoes." Yep. I feel you. Okay, so
Keep
let's
looking
see.
over here thinking these are seeds. Because every time I look at them, there's blueberries,
here.
strawberries.
Hand me. Okay, so I actually posted a picture on Instagram. You guys know that we really love, 4 Jars canning lids. And we really love working with them. And they sent us a very sweet package this week. This huge variety pack of teas. There's that other one. They're all different. I think there's 30 varieties of teas. And then they also sent a big box of chocolates, which it looks like Ferrero Rocher, which is my absolute most favorite candy.
But you're not eating them.
I have not had a single one because
I haven't had one either. Where are they at? I don't
they're
even
in
know
that
where to put 'em.
cabinet. They're in that
You want me
cabinet.
to try one?
You can if
And
you
tell
want
you
to.
how bad they are?
Sure.
So
For those of you who know that I am working on my health, I will tell you that I have nailed it. I have killed it, except 2 birthday dinners I did not eat keto, but all through Easter I did. One of my other birthday dinners I
Somebody's
kept it
been
keto.
eating a bunch of them.
It's probably the kids. Well, obviously it's the kids because it's not me.
You know, in Egypt, they recently found a mummy covered in chocolate and nuts. They think he's Pharaoh Rocher. Dad joke. See, the dad jokes get better with age, too.
Oh my word.
I can't unwrap this.
Jennifer said you are an
Somebody
oak.
laugh at that.
Jennifer said you are an oak, and in my head I read it as Doc Holliday from Tombstone. Wyatt, you are an oak. Oh my goodness.
Please.
But yes, but I will say that my birthday dinner on Sunday, we went and ate Mexican with his mom and dad, and I really overdid it. I did not eat keto, but I really overdid it because I was so hungry. I didn't have breakfast, and I got full on chips before the meal even got there.
Good. There's a few people that like that.
So don't encourage the dad jokes. How good is it? Now the family that owns
Well, it looks
4
like
Jars,
it's got like a nut inside of it.
it is. It should be a macadamia nut, I would
And then
think.
chocolate.
The family that owns 4 Jars, I believe they
That's
are
good.
all Ukrainian. or they came from the Ukraine, but they have lived in the United States for nearly 30 years. They are some of the sweetest people on the planet. Good Christian people. Love them.
Yeah, and this was a total surprise. We didn't expect to get a gift from them.
The teas and that candy. I don't know if they're Ukrainian, but they're, I think they are. And they also sent some really cute tea towels that I've got hanging over there as well. That are from 4 Jars.
I'm surprised the kids haven't eaten all of them already.
Because they're so good.
Yeah, they are.
The Pathway said that candy's going to make your feet hurt.
I just had one. It that big.
4 Jars, part of their operation is in the USA, but their goal is by 2023, 100% in the USA. So some things are done in the USA, but not everything. I think a good part of their production is in China. But by 2023, it will all 100% be USA. That is their goal.
We're gonna get out of China.
Yes. But yeah, those are phenomenal lids. They are nice and thick. They seal 100% of the time so far, my experience. And
Erkies?
I
never heard of a Erkie, or I don't know how to pronounce it.
Maybe she said it means Berkeys.
Well, maybe
Birkenstocks, yeah. By
Ufus, Bionics.
I don't know. Yeah, that is Berkeys. Yeah, she's talking about Birkenstocks.
Okay.
Anyway, going back.
Oh. Yeah.
Going back to the lids really quick. I also want to point out that they are also an excellent price point. Another company had sent me their lids. I did review them, and they worked. They all sealed for me. But as far as price point, 4 Jars is the way to go.
Really?
Yes.
So they work, and they got a good price.
Yes.
That's
and
basically all I need to know is they work, and now we know it's family-owned business. Mm-hmm. They go out of their way to just thank people for reviewing their product and using them. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. That says a lot too.
Yeah, I really like those people out there. They're good people. Marcella was getting up at 4:30. Good night.
Since we can't get off the shoes and foot subject, I will say that many years ago I did have foot surgery. Mm-hmm. And I have pretty much wore Keens ever since then. Mm-hmm. They have been the most, because I have to wear hiking boots for my job. And they have been the most comfortable because they're almost like wearing tennis shoes, except they're pretty rugged hiking boots, but they're very comfortable. So that's what I've wore for years and years and years. I really like them.
When I went to buy my hiking boots, I tried on the Keens first because those were the ones that he liked, and I did not like them. I did not like the way they made my feet feel.
You got flat feet.
I don't know if I have flat feet. I don't think I do. But I didn't like it felt like that arch support.
You got flat feet.
It was like digging into my foot.
It's because you got flat feet.
So I got Merrells instead. I was going to say Merle.
Actually, Merrells
Merrells
and Keens are almost, that's kind of like saying, is it a Chevy or a GMC? They're about the same shoe. I do have Merrells as well. But
Tim said, please hit the thumbs up or I might whack you like a troll. That's hilarious.
We've only got about 10 minutes left before our hour's up. So what else? Hit us with a question, or what else?
Don't hit us. Violence is never the answer.
Are your feelings hurt? Get over it. Hey,
I ain't no snowflake. All right. Let's see. What else?
Now it's went silent.
I know. See?
Well, I know how to clear out a room better than anybody.
So, well, if we can't talk about feet, we ain't going to talk. Let's see. Melissa said, oh no, there it goes.
What? What are you doing?
Stop. I just opened my order from 4 Jars. I made a mistake and got 240 wide mouth instead of 120 of each. Oh no.
Wow.
They'll still get used.
All right,
Yeah. Okay.
let me
Now you
get
can
down.
scroll down.
There we go.
Kelly said, "Whack like a troll." I hit the like. Oh my goodness. Anna, be careful coming home. Hope you had a good visit with your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia got black shoes with the white sole. Let's see, Ariat work boots and twisted for casual shoes work for us. I know our daughter really loves
4 jars is great.
Ariat.
Kathy's posted a link for 4 jars.
Leanne says she's making fajitas for supper. I made Mexican stuffed bell peppers, and they were very, very good.
Tim's telling me to stop or you're going to Mike Tyson me.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of that, did you
not gonna
guys see that?
You going to bite my ear off?
No, did y'all see where he was on a plane and
Did
this
you see
dude kept hassling him and hassling him?
Well, yeah.
And then Mike Tyson just,
What do you expect?
well, here's my thinking.
You're annoying
The
somebody.
guy was doing it on purpose. I think he was like, he's going to hit me and I'm going to sue and I'm going to make millions.
Yeah.
But I hope that whatever judge, if that's what happens, I hope whatever judge gets that case tells that dude, you deserved it. You got what you wanted.
Well,
I hope that's what happens because he was being a punk. And Mike Tyson should have slapped him or punched him or whatever it was that he did because
he beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, he was being a jerk. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not getting on.
He got to keep both his ears, so.
You guys.
And he's probably going to end up getting paid for it too.
I hope not. He don't deserve nothing.
Yeah,
He was a
4
jerk.
jars is a great small company.
And that dude, by the way, has a sketchy criminal record too.
Oh,
So-
he knows exactly what he was doing.
Absolutely.
He took advantage of a celebrity that he knows can be, you can push his buttons.
Ooh. What did I stuff my peppers with? Chorizo sausage, half of a diced onion, cauliflower rice, a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. The seasonings were salt, garlic powder, cumin, and then so first you cut your bell peppers, take the seeds out, roast them in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes, get them good and tender. Then take your filling, put it in there, and then I get some of the Mexican sour cream, drizzle that over the top. And then I made a sauce in the blender with tomato sauce, jalapenos, water, and a chicken bouillon cube. Pour that over top, put it back in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. Take it out, put some quesadilla cheese on top, put it back in the oven for another 5 minutes or until the cheese is golden bubbly.
So what do you think about Instapot pressure canning?
I do not know enough about it to have an opinion. I have always heard that it does not hold pressure and heat well enough to safely can. However, I also know that technology is always improving. So I would say really, 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 really do your research.
Yeah.
I personally would not do it. Personally.
Especially if you've got a canner. I would just stick with what you know.
Well, some people get it just so they have, a multi-functioning tool.
Yeah.
And I also know a lot of people who are getting the electric pressure canners who are raving about them. And maybe I'll get one of them one of these days. But yeah, I don't know enough to have an opinion.
Yeah, a couple of other
really
people are saying don't do it. But
do your research.
But yeah, I agree with her. Just do your research. Yeah, when in doubt, that is something you don't want to get wrong or mess around with.
I mean, it would suck to get sick, but also to put all of that work and all of those resources into all of that food and then lose it. That would be heartbreaking.
I don't think you can water bath can in them. Somebody says, can you water bath in them? Probably not.
I don't think so. Not.
Just don't think they work that way.
Yeah.
How they operate.
Kathy said, if you do it without the cover. She's talking about hot water bath canning. Yeah, you don't have to have it covered. So I just, would the saute, I'm assuming it has a saute option, right? So that's probably what you would water bath can on. So it would have to be able to hold boiling for a certain amount of time, depending on what you're water bath canning.
Yeah. That's an interesting question.
So
Are you going to be trying out this food dehydrator this week?
Yes.
What are you going to dehydrate besides potatoes? You're going to try to do potatoes.
Yes.
Carrots?
Carrots. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And maybe even celery.
Okay.
I want to do, and I probably will do eggs, but we have been going through our eggs and I don't have a surplus as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I do plan on eventually making egg powder. And I'm really excited about that.
I'm not.
Well, you don't have to eat it. But it's going to be awesome for, like, you know, putting in baked goods and...
Yeah, it's kind of like the celery. Makes me shiver. I don't like celery.
I'm not going to make you eat it.
I know dehydrated, it may taste different though.
Well, I will either dehydrate it in chunks and leave it that way, or I will make it into celery powder so I can add the flavor.
Are you going to do any beef jerky?
Eventually.
Okay.
I'm really excited about this food dehydrator. There's a lot of things that I want to do. The food dehydrator that I've had since I was 17 does not have a temperature control on it at all. In fact, I really am not
it's
even
loud.
And it gets really hot.
Yeah,
which
loud, hot.
A lot of foods, it's better to dehydrate them at a lower temperature for a longer period of time. You just have a better result. And so I did ask Darcy. Darcy said that it's possible that my dehydrator runs between 150 and 160. So this one, I think the lowest it goes is 125, I think. So I'm really excited.
We just got a couple minutes left, hon.
We have 12 dozen in the fridge. What, eggs? 12 dozen? Wow, that's awesome. Diana has been freeze drying eggs, and that is the approach that I'm going to take with my video that I plan to do, because everybody wants to get a freeze dryer. I'm one of those everybody's. I want one so bad, but it's not in the budget right now. But this food dehydrator is between $135 and $150.
Right there.
If it depends on if you get it on sale. So, which is a lot more affordable for people. There's a lot of things that you can do with this that you can do with the freeze dryer, kind of, sorta. So it's a more budget friendly option. You just can't do all of the same things, and you're not going to have as great of a result, but you will have a result nonetheless. And it is a great option. But one thing to consider is also a lot of canning supplies are hard to find. And with a food dehydrator, you lessen the amount of supplies that you need, because it shrinks everything down and you don't have to use as many things. So whereas one quart-sized mason jar, I might be able to get 6 carrots in there with some water and then hot, and then can it. Or I can dehydrate it and I can fit, like 10 dozen carrots into one jar. So it's about, just being smart with your space, with your supplies, and just having another food preserving option.
Well, that does it.
Do we like freeze-dried foods?
Our hour's up.
Okay. Monk and Momo says, do you like freeze-dried foods? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We tried some freeze-dried food at HOA.
Yep.
The strawberries were amazing. The corn, oh my goodness.
Freeze-dried corn was better than I could have ever expected.
It tasted like cereal.
It was like the perfect snack.
It was so good.
Well, it was like popcorn. It's corn. But, the strawberries were amazing. What else did we have out there? We tried...
Candy. They had freeze-dried.
We had some
like
candy,
taffy.
but I can't remember what it was.
There was taffy.
But everything we tried was really good.
So good. So good.
But yeah. But they are very, very expensive. And we just rebuilt a house.
Yeah. Do these lids from 4 jars fit regular bands, or do we need to buy rings as well? They fit. Whatever bands you have will fit the 4 jars lids. They will. Yes. Yeah, Julie was there, and it was so good.
It was really good. But yeah, I think I like the strawberries and the corn the best.
That's crazy. Yeah,
and I
the
think
corn
it was
amazing.
taffy. I think it was taffy.
It was
I'm not
taffy.
a taffy fan, but freeze dried it was really good.
It took on the texture of Cheetos. It was like that airy, puffy. It was so good. Crazy awesome. One of these days, hopefully it'll be in the budget, but it's not right now. But that's okay. We can do other things. My life is not going to hinge on whether or not I ever get a freeze dryer. So, anyway, all right, you guys. This hour has flown by. Lord willing, we will be with you all next week. Same bat time,
we will hopefully
same bat channel.
be back on our regular Monday night schedules for our lives.
Tomorrow we have a video coming out, just an update on the Homestead. Wednesday, I have a Wellness Wednesday video, what I eat in a week on keto, plus we will be going live on the channel for our Beyond Labels book club, so be watching for that. Other videos that I have coming out for y'all is a grocery haul. Yeah, and then like I said, I'm working on this food dehydrator one.
The food dehydrator, the update tomorrow is going to show you a little bit around the house too.
The outside, not the inside.
And pull up your calendar real quick before we... Please.
All right.
That's your calendar? I need to see the months, not...
Okay. Which one? April? May?
No. This is... Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to check something real quick, just to make sure that next Monday night was
that we would be here?
Yeah, it's really... next Monday night will almost be the 1-year anniversary.
Yep.
Of our house issues. So
yeah, because it happened that night or that next morning.
Yeah, May the 4th.
Yeah.
So next Monday, I thought, is next Monday the 4th? Because that's
No.
going to suck. But
yeah, it's the 2nd.
It's the 2nd. But anyway.
So a year ago, it was May 3rd, and it was the very next morning that we did our live that our basement collapsed.
Yeah, we were actually telling everybody to be safe. There were going to be lots of storms and heavy rain, and you just never know.
Isn't that crazy? It's been a year. It's been a year.
It's been a year.
It's crazy.
It's been
very, very
It's
crazy.
been. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Maybe.
A little bit. But
We'll see.
We don't want to dwell too much on it.
May the 4th be with you.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad we are back after being off several weeks. But thank you so much for chatting with us. She cut her eyes and Jack. I don't... when I asked you the date. But anyway, appreciate y'all always chatting with us.
Absolutely.
And just giving us a little bit of your time each night.
Yep, we appreciate it.
Have a good week.
Right.
God bless.
Until next time, folks, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. God bless you all, and we will catch you in the next one.
See ya.